Hi YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited to create this video for you guys today. I did really well at my craft show and one of my items was a really big hit. So during this video, I'm gonna share that with you. I'm so glad you haven't missed today's video because you know you've seen that bright red vintage truck all around all of the seasonal and home decor. So during this video, I'm gonna show you a really simple, easy scroll saw project where you can create your very own. We have been getting lots of requests for more scroll saw art videos that are simple and easy to learn. So this is a great template that you can use to practice using a scroll saw. I know scroll saws on many of your Christmas lists. I will be putting the file and template for this project on my Etsy shop. If you don't have a scroll saw and you don't wanna create this yourself, you'll be able to also purchase a finished product. There will be a limited number available. Let's get creating. For this project, I'm going to use a 1x10 pine board. You can use different types of boards like plywood or something you can find that scrap around. I like to purchase these new pine boards. That way I know that it's really durable at the end. Using my silhouette cameo, I've created a design that I'm going to use to create my cutout for my vintage red truck. I'm going to use my contact paper to print out my stencil. That way I can trace it onto my wood more easily. Using my silhouette cameo, I created a design that I want to use for my truck. This is going to be a 3D design, which is a lot of fun to cut out using the scroll saw. So I'm going to use my silhouette truck design, the Christmas tree design, and 2 bumpers to be able to cut out and glue together to create the 3D effect for this truck. The design that I created on my contact paper will now be a stencil to trace around to follow the line on my scroll saw. So you can see I have an easy silhouette to be able to follow using my scroll saw. Using a pencil, I'm going to trace along my shape. Now that I have all of my shapes traced on, I'm going to cut them out using my scroll saw. Now that I have all my pieces cut out, I'm going to show you how building the truck puts it into a 3D design. And then I'm going to use these wood beads that I'm upcycling to be able to create some tires to go. If you don't have these types of beads, you can just cut little round circles that you can use as the tires to decorate. So now let's bring this truck to life. Using sandpaper, I'm going to lightly sand all of the edges to make sure that any frayed spots from the saw are gone before we paint. At the end, we're gonna heavily distress this truck, so you don't have to be too perfect with this, but it's just nice to have a nice smooth surface to paint on. I've really been enjoying beauty tone paint, and I'm using a beautiful red that I've been using a lot this season, and it's called Andy's Scarf. You can find it at Home Hardware. Using some soft grit sandpaper, I'm going to distress all of my items. Because this is a vintage truck, I want to heavily distress. Going to use the remainder of the stencils that I created with my cameo to create windows and a little details of the door. I also created a little font that says Merry Vintage Christmas to put as an emblem on the front of the truck. Using a makeup sponge, I'm going to sponge very lightly over those areas with white paint. I'm going to weed out the lettering for this font that I'm going to apply to the front of the truck. The lettering is so tiny, so I'm using a little pin. I think this is really sweet because it says Merry Vintage Christmas. Using some transfer tape, I'm going to transfer this image onto the truck. Now I have my image on my contact paper. I'm going to put it on the front door of the truck. Using wood glue, I'm going to glue it all together. There's really no right or wrong place to put these. It's just going to depend on what tires you use. I'm really happy with the way this vintage truck turned out. After I let this sit for a few hours, I'll protect it with a clear satin poly. That way I'll be able to use this inside or outside. My brain is spinning with all different ideas on ways you could use to stage this with holiday decor on a front porch, near your Christmas tree, or maybe on a fireplace mantle. I also love to create more sustainable holiday decor. Holiday decor that can't just sit out just at Christmas time, but maybe will last the whole winter season instead. On my Etsy shop, which I'll leave in the description box down below, I'll be giving you the opportunity to be able to purchase these fully created, cut out wood shapes, as well as the stencil to create your very own at home. There are so many different possibilities and projects you can do using a scroll saw. My scroll saw is my very favorite tool in my shop. I'm not surprised many of you are asking them for Christmas. I really wanted to share this project with you because I knew that this was a really popular item that I was able to sell at my craft show. If you missed my craft show videos this week, I have an update on how my biggest craft show yet went on my channel. I'll put the card above, as well as a Q&A on where I answered all the questions you had about my big show. If you happen to be new to our channel, we have created a challenge this season, which we're calling #MadeWithLove. On social media, you can tag me at @AliciaEnglish, #MadeWithLove, to show me all of your handmade items. We're encouraging everyone to try to use as much DIY, handmade, and upcycled gifts to give to their friends and family this season. Together as a community, we can do our part to keep consumption down and keep items out of the landfill this holiday season. We have been getting tagged in so many submissions, and we're going to be showcasing a lot of these #MadeWithLove projects on an upcoming video. We have a lot of new ideas coming your way on our channel. If you're not already part of our YouTube family, hit that subscribe button. What are you waiting for? I want to say thank you to 71,000 YouTube family members that are part of our community on our channel. You guys make being a YouTube creator so special, and I just want to thank you always for all of your support. I hope my videos are inspiring you to create some of your own handmade projects. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on tomorrow's video. How did you fall?
I don't know.
Bloopers. Cameraman down. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.